and gentlemen, welcome back to Get Your Act Together with Mike Bain. How you doing? How you doing? Thanks for coming back. I just went to Florida, man. Life's good. I never thought I'd be so fucking excited to go to Florida. Dude, I went to Florida. And I'm going to tell you guys something that you've never heard from another human being. I fucking like Florida. I love it, man. So I've been before. I went to Orlando when I was 11 with my family to go to Disney World and Universal Studios and SeaWorld. That was back when SeaWorld was still a thing and they were still fucking up Shamu. That was back when they were fucking up those poor orcas, those poor killer whales. I went to the killer whale show, so I aided in animal torture as an 11-year-old. But I also went to Panama City Beach. It was on the Panhandle. I went there for spring break. That was something else. Lost my car on that trip. And this time I went to Fort Myers, which is way down on the southwestern part of the peninsula. It was fucking unbelievable, man. Dude, the vibe. Like some of you guys, regardless of how you feel, Florida under Governor DeSantis isn't really doing mask shit, right? Because no one's wearing them outside. Now, some places might require you to wear them inside, but it's up to you more often than not. Some places will require it. Most don't. And I'm going to tell you guys something, man. The vibe in Florida is fucking unbelievable, dude. Right now, because if you're in the Northeast or you're in the West Coast, you feel like you're living in a dystopian novel. All right? You feel like you're living in I don't know how to explain it, man. I knew this as soon as I got off the plane. The energy in Boston was fucking whack, dude. And I've heard very similar things about New York City. I haven't been back in quite some time. The energy is fucked up here. It is a energy of fear, of impending doom, of a sense of death. The energy is there's no way to put it, man. It's fucked up. The energy's fucked up. And down there, it was like what life was like before all this. People were happy. They were smiling. They were laughing. There was live music. People were dancing. I saw people dancing in bars. They were having fun. They were living. They weren't waiting to die. They weren't in this horrific state of panic and fear. They were happy. And the energy was fucking unbelievable, man. Like, dude, that was the drunkest place I've ever been in my life, dude. For real, man. I've been to Ireland. Fort Myers makes the Irish look sober, dude. They were fucked up, man. Like I walked outside my hotel room and there was a dude passed out. All right? In the room next door to me. Fucking noon on a Tuesday. Noon on a Tuesday in Florida, dudes just passed out in front of the hotel rooms. And it wasn't like young people, man. It was like middle-aged to older retirees just getting fucking crunk. I've never seen older people drink like this, dude. This was insane. This was next level. It was another level of drunk. It was wild, man. But the energy was, dude, I went to this amazing place called Mom's in Fort Myers. If you ever get a chance, go there. The best cinnamon buns I've ever had. The best biscuits I've ever had. It was the best breakfast sandwich I've ever had in my life. You for like $10, you get a breakfast sandwich, big one with a slice of tomato on a biscuit, buttery, flaky, soft biscuit, man. Like you can make pornos with these biscuits in it. And then you get a cinnamon bun with this special icing. Oh, dude, I'm getting a Woody right now just talking about it. It was unfucking believable. It was unbelievable, man. It was unbelievable. It was really unbelievable. And the food was amazing. Restaurants were open. And like if you wanted to wear your mask, you wear your mask. Ain't nobody going to stop you. Ain't nobody going to give you a hard time. You can do it if you want to. That's your thing. But people were living, man. And I had conversations with the owners of this little mom and pop, and they were only open because they didn't lock down like we did permanently. So their business is surviving. And if they had been up here, they would have failed. And these people got to keep their livelihood. And I got to have an interaction with a human, dude. I forgot what it was like to meet a stranger and shake their hand and introduce yourself and become friends. I forgot what that was like, man. Because up here, you just look at someone in the eyes and you only see their eyes. You don't see their face. You don't see them, they're smiling or mean mugging you. You don't know if they're, and you just assume they're bad because you assume they're going to make you sick. You assume this person is gonna violate me or spread their dirty disease. I don't even know if they have. I probably don't. I might have already had. You know? And I had a human connection, dude. And it was fucking powerful, man. Florida, man, I can't believe it. Like, how did the world get so fucked up? How did the world get so fucked up that Florida is an example? How is Florida right now a shining example of what life can be? Dude, if that doesn't tell you that 2020 is fucked, nothing else will. That Florida's economy is bumping up above ours. Because I just looked at an article of 500 small businesses that closed in New York City. I think specifically in Manhattan. And some of them had been there since the 1880s. So the oldest one was like from 1873. Fucking insane, dude. Dude, I want to be single in Florida. Like, I really do. Because the bar is set so low, I don't have to try. I don't, dude, as long as I could just be me down there, I'm like grade A man. Because everyone down there is a fat alcoholic. Not everyone, just most of you. Most people in Fort Myers. Jesus fucking Christ, Fort Myers, man. These motherfuckers start drinking as soon as the sun comes up. As soon as the sun comes up, there's someone on a beach getting fucking wrecked. Like, people in their 40s, 50s, and 60s are stumbling down the street at 5 p.m. At 5 p.m., Floridians are getting wrecked. I mean, blackout fucking drunk at 5 p.m. It was insane. It was like St. Patrick's Day on steroids. And they had a lot less people now because of COVID. But it was packed, dude. It was fucking packed. It was wild. It was next fucking level, but it was also calm, like, because it wasn't crazy, but for me, for a dude who doesn't party like that anymore, to be around that, it was fucking wild, man. Florida people are just, I gotta give it to them, they're tough too. And like, if you're arguing with anybody about the lethality of COVID, here's a great example. I was in Florida. They didn't ever really do a full lockdown. They don't have mask mandates, and they're old. So many of them are retirees. So many of them are fat. There's a lot of bellies, dude. I was one of the skinnier dudes on the beach. It felt real nice. And they fucking drink. And they smoke, man. They're smoking on the outdoor patios. No one's walking across the street and doing out. If you have, like, you can smoke at your fucking table if it's outside. They're crushing cigarettes. They're crushing booze. They're fucking crushing biscuits and fried shit. All right, and they're old, and COVID ain't fucking done nothing to them, dude. I think Florida, like, if there's ever a nuclear holocaust, it's gonna be cockroaches and Floridians, man. These are some hardy fucking people, man. These are some hardy people, dude. They're not even affected. I'm looking at dudes that are like 70, fucking like Yokozuna beer bellies, crushing fucking Newports, right? Sucking down Marlboros, like doing that thing where they're smoking and drinking in the same breath, all right? And just shoveling food down their throat. And they ain't affected at all, man. It was funny, man. But they were good people, man. As much as I shit on you, Florida, I'm doing it from a good place. You guys were good fucking people, man. People were nice. And dude, I would live down there if I could make a living. But I'm going to try and go back because their comedy clubs are open. It was so cheap. Dude, you could get a bottle of water for $1. You get like a 20-ounce thing of tonic or like Coke or Pepsi for $1. I can't get over how cheap it was. And how is it that the same product in the same country is 100 to 200% more minimum in the northern states? Like, dude, they get to live and people are happy, man. So you'd see people you'd think would be bums or hobos. No one was begging for money. No one. Like, and as a northerner in the Northeast, you expect it, man. I expect people to, when you run into someone who's homeless, you expect them to aggressively beg. That's how it is in New York and Boston. They like aggressively beg to the point where you might get in a fight with them. And it was fucking, they didn't. No, dude. I was blown away, man. I got a date in Florida, man, because there's some good looking girls. And also, like, there was some rednecky white trash girls where I was at. And I'm kind of into that now. I don't know. I haven't seen, like, chicks with bellies the same size as their booties. I ain't hating. I'll come in, man. Fuck your booty and your belly. Give me that belly button. That's what you do when you can't get fully hot, fellas. You limp noodle the belly button. It was great, dude. It was, I can't get over it, man. I can't get over. God damn, dude. I saw dolphins. There were dolphins. I swam out to the dolphins, but they left. They didn't want to chill with me. Like, I swam, like, everyone on the beach is like, fucking, who's this dude swimming with the dolphins? It's me, motherfucker. I went swimming during a fucking rainstorm, crazy rainstorm. I went swimming. No one else. No one's on the beach. I'm in there in the water. Pouring rain. Massive sunburn, probably like, first degree, maybe close to second degree burns on my forehead and my whole head because I didn't put on sunscreen. And I forgot that I'm a fucking ginger and I'm a bald ginger. Definitely took 2 years off my life with that sunburn. Thank you, melanoma. I will see you when I am 62. It was 65, but I think after this burn is going to be 62. Man, it was, dude, it was needed, man. And you know what it did for me? It woke me up. Because on the ride down, I took a 10 milligram edible on the plane, and dude, I had a full blown panic attack on the plane, full blown anxiety attack. I forgot how fun those were. I made myself enjoy the suffering because I'm a psycho. But what happened was, I realized, so I started getting claustrophobic because I flew down on Spirit, which is a tight airline. And for the record, I hate Spirit Airways. Dude, their flight crew was so nice. It was so weird, man. It's so weird. Like, you ever meet a person you know is a bitch and you're expecting to get into a fight with them? Like, you show up ready. Like, you come into work one day and that bitch, Kathy, who sits over by the bubbler, right? She's, you're like, fuck Kathy, dude. Kathy's a fucking bitch. She ratted me out for leaving work early. She doesn't mind her business. She stole my tacos out the fridge. And then you come in one day and Kathy's just like, nice. She made you cupcakes. She gave you a massage. Well, you can't do that anymore. That's how you get in trouble. But she made you cupcakes. She's nice to you. She gave you a card. She's like, happy birthday. And you go, it ain't my birthday. And she goes, I'm just getting ready for it. And you go, oh shit, Kathy. You get some good dick, Kathy? What happened, Kathy? Kathy, someone pipe you down? Dude, that's what happened, man. I felt like Spirit Airways got some good dick. You ever meet someone who's just grumpy and you're like, especially like, you meet a woman you work with and you're like, you just need to be plowed. Like, dudes are like that too. Dudes we all do. And I was like, oh shit. Spirit Airlines got some good dick. Someone fucked them right. Spirit Airways was acting up and getting pouty and someone came along and just drilled them nice and hard and pulled their hair, gave them a little choke and said, you ain't shit, Spirit. And then afterwards gave them a snuggle because we're all about aftercare on this podcast. I can't get over how fucking nice they were. I had like a bandana around my face. I wasn't using the typical thing. And I had an American flag bandana and they were like, sir, you can't wear that. And I was like, oh, everyone thinks I'm going to start a fight. And I didn't, man. I just put my little mask on. And if anyone had their mask off, they would be like, would you please put that up? And they did. It was no fights. Oh, dude, but it was claustrophobic. I haven't worn a mask for that long in ever. I felt like I couldn't breathe. But also, I realized I'm fully addicted to my phone. I realized that as a result of quarantine, I got fully addicted to my phone. I've spent so much time on social media posting stuff that I get lost in it. And I sat there and stared at the seat ahead of me for 3 fucking hours, and it killed me, dude. It hurt so much, but it was so good for me because I had that epiphany that I have to, just because I get a text message or a message on Facebook or Instagram or an email, I don't just have to pull my phone and answer it. Okay, you can wait. And I made myself wait. So I only use my phone for like 1 or 2 days. And it was just for brief, like 5 minutes, and that was it. All right? Take a video of some fucking goofy birds. That's it. And I just lived in the moment, man. And it was one of the most amazing fucking experiences I've had, dude, in years, man. In years. I forgot I ain't living, dude. I had that epiphany when I was sitting there fucking having a full... Dude, there's nothing like a panic attack on a plane to fuck you up, dude. Oh, man. Oh, dude, it hurt. It hurt. Dude, you know... Because you know what happens when you're addicted to something and you don't have it? I was going through phone withdrawals. I was going through a phone detox, and I had to deal with all that anxiety and all those ideas and all those thoughts that I don't like, that I've been avoiding by goofing off on my phone. They all came rushing back at once when I had this strong ass fucking edible, and it hit me like a ton of bricks, and it was so good for me. It was so good for me, guys. And now I'm going to have a day of the week where I don't touch my phone, and I'm going to dictate. I can use my phone between the hours of this and this on each day. Do it, guys. If you're listening to this, obviously after you get off the podcast, force yourself to spend time outside your phone. Do it. You have no idea how much more time there is in the day. I couldn't believe, I was like, normally I lose like 2 to 3 hours in the day minimum on my phone dicking off. And I didn't lose it. I didn't lose the, dude, like I would wake up, just go to the beach and just read. And then I'd be like, oh, dude, it must be like 2 p.m. It's like 10 a.m., dude. It was insane. Right? Wow, man. I went with a lady who, very interesting situation. I basically had a sugar mama. You know, we had messed around before, and she hit me up and she goes, come to Florida with me. And I said, I don't know if I want to swing that trip right now. And she goes, I'll take care of it. It's on me. And I go, for real? And she goes, yeah. And I was like, I don't know. And she goes, fucking do it. And I asked my friends, I go, guys, should I do this? And they go, yes. And then they all shit on me anyway. They all gave me shit. Like, you know, I don't know. I can't do anything with my friends busting my balls. It's just how it is, especially with Boston dudes, man. I was in a store, and I was going to buy myself a hat, a camo hat. And as I touched the hat, I sat there for 10 minutes because as I picked up the hat, I heard one of my friends, I just heard a voice in the back of my head going, gay. I could just hear my friends trashing me. Like, dude, like when a woman is trying to buy clothes, she'll pause because she's like, oh, is this going to make me look fat? Right? Is this going to make me look good? Is it going to show off my jelly rolls? What's it going to do? Is it going to make my tits look better? What's it going to do? Guys, when we hesitate, we're just thinking of how much shit we're going to get from our guy friends. I was holding this hat and I wanted it. I liked it. It felt good on my head. And all I could hear was my friends going, nice fucking invisible hat, you dunce. Camo hat in Boston, huh? You fucking loser. And it said Fort Myers on it because I was like, all right, even if I wear this in New Hampshire, the rednecks up there are going to be like, what are you, from fucking Florida? And I didn't buy it. I didn't. One of the few times in my life, I used to have these pair of shorts I thought would be amazing. Long jean shorts. I used to rock jean shorts nonstop with white trim at the bottom. Long. They look like those Mexican cholo shorts. And I wore them out with my friends. And I got fucking ripped on so bad. I was called Sean, John, and Fubu for about 8 months. And I like after the second time I stopped wearing them, I was like, these are work shorts, worn to work. My coworkers ragged on me so fucking bad. I don't know where those shorts are. I think I still got them. I like those fucking shorts. I'm still going to wear them. God damn, dude. Like the whole time I was holding this hat, I could just hear people going, gay. I could hear people trashing me. Oh, ladies, that's what it is to be a man. It ain't all fun and games. I mean, I'm over most of that 90% of the time, but dude, like I was holding this hat and I was like, I'm going to get ripped to pieces. There have been times where I'm walking out the door and I stop and I go, don't do it. Like a voice in the back of my head goes, don't do it. Or I'm about to wear something I think looks cool. When I was in middle school, there was this show, I think I was in first or second grade. There was a show called Punky Brewster about this little orphan girl who goes to live with this old rich guy, you know, another old rich white dude taking care of random kids off the street because that's what they do, isn't it? Yeah. And her whole thing was she had 2 different color shoes, and I wore a black shoe, my black Beetlejuice pump up shoe, like the tongue would pump up and there was a Beetlejuice face there. I already got made fun of for having that anyway. And I wore a white shoe on my left foot. And my dad goes, Michael, you know you're wearing 2 different sneakers right now. And I go, nah, Dad, it's cool. I want to do it. It's going to be cool. And he goes, I don't think so. I go, no, it's going to be cool. And my dad goes, are you sure you want to do this? Like give me like a father talking to his son before he marries a horrible woman. Are you sure you want to do this? And I go, yeah, Dad, I want to do it. I thought about fucking blowing my brains out that day in school. I got trashed so fucking hard. I was one of the few white kids in my class anyway, and black dudes take their sneaker game serious. And people were just like, you know you got 2 different fucking sneakers, right? I go, yeah. And they go, why don't you go home? Like, why don't you go home and change, man? I tell you, I think it was a learning point. My dad was like, he's going to have to learn. You're going to learn today, motherfucker. But anyway, no, man, I went to the Thomas Edison and Henry Ford Museum down there. And on the way, I told the lady I was with, I go, just so you know, Edison's a fraud, right? She goes, no, Edison's a fraud. She goes, why you ruin this for me? And then we got there, and because those of you who don't know, Thomas Edison didn't invent the light bulb. He stole most of his work from Nikola Tesla. What also Edison did is he would take other inventors' creations and he would add a little thing to it, and then he would immediately patent it. Edison was amazing at patents. And so what he would do is he would immediately patent something by making a little change to it and then call it his own, and the other guy who invented it couldn't get rights to it. He's a fucking bastard. He's the worst. He also killed an elephant. Edison wanted to demonstrate the power of electricity, so he electrocuted a full-grown elephant. You can find the video online. You can Google it right now. It's up. It's real. Yeah, that was back when you could be a great man of history and just kill endangered animals for fun. For fun. Oh, man. But, dude, it was something else, man. Guys, if you can take a break, maybe you don't have to go to Florida. Oh, you're more scared of the virus. That's fine. But take a break from your fucking phone, man. Do it. For real, I'm telling you, take a break from your phone. Force it. Make it happen. Once you do, you're going to realize. And on the ride home, on the plane ride home, I watched a 2.5 hour long movie, Ford vs. Ferrari. I haven't been able to sit down for a movie that long without touching my phone in forever. And I forgot that I could do it. I was reading on the beach. About 10 minutes into reading, I have this urge to grab my phone. It's so powerful. Same thing when I watch TV or watch a movie, and I broke it. Just those few days, I was able to break it. And I remember what it was like to just be at peace and concentrate on one thing. And I go, oh, I'm forcing ADHD on myself with this fucking phone shit. You guys can do it, man. You can do it. And who would have thought Florida saved me? Florida, I'm going to move down there because I don't have to try that hard, because I can just be a fat drunk schlub and I can still get women, baby. If I go to, this is like, I go to Florida and they're like, you've never smoked meth? And I go, just once. Just once. The other 2 times I snorted it. So you got nothing to worry about, lady. I got all my teeth. I speak fancy. You know what I forgot? I forgot what it was like to travel in the U.S. and have to repeatedly repeat myself. Yeah, that's right. With some of you, you've gotten used to it. With my accent, people cannot fucking understand me down south of the Midwest. Even the West Coast has a hard time. They cannot fucking understand me, or I speak too fast. Every time I say anything, they give me this look like I'm Boomhauer from Hank Hill. You know, when you Northerners watch that show, you watch Boomhauer, that's what we sound like to them. I come back to Massachusetts, and Massachusetts is about to go into, we're reverting back to phase 3, step 1. Does anyone know what these phases are? Anyone? Dude, I feel like we're back in the Bush days after 9/11, when they would just be like, oh, today's a code, threat level is code orange. And you're like, what the fuck does that mean, man? I don't know what phase 3, step 1 is. Today's threat level is plaid. Today's threat level is corduroy. Like, that's not a color, motherfucker. And then everyone acts like you're an asshole for not knowing. They really do, man. It's like, America is like an angry girlfriend. And you're like, threat level yellow. And you're like, what's threat level yellow? And you don't know what threat level yellow is? Maybe that's why we're in threat level yellow. And then no one tells you. It's just like when your girl's mad at you and you go, what are you mad about? And you go, well, if you don't know, I'm not telling you. You should know. What is phase 3, step 1? What is threat level orange? Well, if you don't know, I'm not telling you. Why is my government acting like an angry codependent girlfriend? What are you doing to me, man? Stop doing that. Stop fucking me over like that. My favorite part was when they, at a certain point, they just got ridiculous with the colors. They were like, today's threat level pewter, threat level vermilion, threat level saffron, threat level cinnabar, threat level lavender. And you're like, dude, these are just towns from Pokemon, man. There's a threat level lavender out there today. Be careful of Ghastlies. And you're like, what? That's right, ladies. I know my Pokemon, dude. If Pokemon knowledge was big dicks, I'd be fucking your wife right now. If Pokemon nerd knowledge was big dicks, I'd be cucking all you motherfuckers right now. I'd be the boss bull. Be like, yeah, bitch. Yeah, you know what Pokemon evolved through trading? Oh, I'm gonna give it to you. Graveler, Machoke, Haunter, and Kadabra. Fuck, I still got it, man. Out of the 4 originals, God, I can't believe I know that. But I don't know shit about a Roth IRA. I'm such a fucking cunt. Oh my God, why can't I just take this knowledge that I accumulated growing up, like the lore to the Elder Scrolls or Star Wars? I know all about Darth Revan and Darth Malak, but I don't know how a fucking CD works. Not the one you put in your, like, to listen to music on, like the one you invest money in. Who's the head of the Department of Agriculture? I don't know. I don't know. But I know that Horsey evolves into Cedra, who evolves into fucking Kingdra. That doesn't get you a job, Michael. That doesn't get you a job. I think everyone has one of these. Everyone has something. Most guys, it's football players. Most guys can tell you the entire offensive line of the Browns. And most women can tell you the backstory of every person on a fucking awful reality TV show. They can tell you what the names of all the Kardashians. They know who that guy with the short neck is, Ed from 90 Day Fiancé. They know his story. They can tell you where he went to high school and college. They can tell you all about his wife, like the chick he was going to marry. I don't know that. Isn't it so aggravating when you have useless knowledge and you know that it's taking up space that could go to real knowledge? I can't get it out, man. It's seared into my brain, dude. I know all about it, dude. I know Onyx needs a fucking metal coat to evolve into Steelix. Why do you know that, Michael? Women aren't gonna marry you over this. Anyway, shit, dude. Nate Robinson got knocked the fuck out by Jake Paul. Poor Nate, dude. I was rooting for him too, because I'm not a fan of the Pauls, but At first, Jake Paul was classy about it, and then he was a real prick about it. He really rubbed it in. And, dude, everyone is shitting on Nate Robinson. Dude, leave Nate alone. Nate had the balls to get into a ring on national television, on pay-per-view, and risk being knocked the fuck out. Like, it amazes me that so many people want to trash him. And it's like, dude, you're up in the stands. You're way in the last row. You ain't shit. Nate is in the floor of the arena, risking it all, man. You know, in today's environment, that's why dudes shoot people. Because when you get knocked out, it's immortalized. And they make memes out of it, dude. Like, that's my biggest fear of a fight. I don't, like, even fighting now, I'm not afraid of getting my ass kicked. I'm afraid of getting my ass kicked and it being online and then being a meme. I'm afraid of being a meme while I'm unconscious. That's my fear. I'm not afraid of brain damage. I'm not afraid of getting stomped out. I'm afraid someone's going to knock me out and it's just going to be a picture of a fist hitting my face and my chubby cheek just going, just mushed up like I'm hitting a windshield. And then a picture of me on the ground, right? With my eyes kind of semi-open and there's drool coming out and everyone's like, oh shit, you got knocked the fuck out, bitch. And then people are just like teabagging me, you know, like they're taking pictures of them doing dance moves. People are fucking doing fucking Irish step dances over me. Motherfuckers are doing a jig, you know. That's my fear, man. That's my fear. It's not the ass whooping that hurts, man. It's the fact that people immortalize your defeat. People who are too afraid to ever risk anything have the audacity to shit on you. Leave Nate alone, man. Nate had fucking balls, dude. He stepped up. You know? Shit, man. I feel bad because Nate's own people, black people, are ripping him into him more than anyone. They're telling him he failed their people, man. Like, dude, come on, dude. You're not supposed to hit your own people like that. Shit, I don't know. It's like the Apollo, dude. When comics fail at the Apollo, like, black audiences let them know, and they let everyone. I give them that, man. Black audiences are equal opportunity booers. They ain't just gonna boo you because you're a white dude. All right, no, if you are not funny, you're getting booed. You can be Richard Pryor's son, who is supposed to be like comedy royalty, got booed off the stage of the Apollo. Nobody is sacred, man. No one. Lay off fucking Nate Robinson, man. The dude had some balls to get in there, dude. Pete Davidson got in some shit because he said some shit about fucking Staten Island, man. You know, Pete, tough dude. Forgot where he came from. It's been a while, dude. Pete's one of those dudes who got rich when he was young, man. He made fun of people in Staten Island for protesting. Some business owners had a protest, say they want to come out of lockdown because they're losing their livelihoods. And Pete shit on him for a joke he probably didn't even write. But I don't know, man. If I was Pete, I'd never shit in my fucking hometown. Never. I'd tell him to eat my fucking dick. Why does Pete look like he just shit out all his nutrients? Pete Davidson looks like he has cholera, man. He just always looks like he's dying of dysentery. Dysentery was when people used to die from diarrhea. That's how bad life used to be before modern medicine. I know I shit on the pharmaceutical industry. Life was so bad, dudes would shit themselves to death. Can you imagine dying from shitting yourself to death? Jesus fucking Christ, man. People still do, man. And like when they drink contaminated water in third world countries, dude, people are dying. Like, you ever had to die, like the squirt so bad? You're like, dude, I feel like I'm dying. Some dudes actually die from that shit. Imagine actually shooting yourself to death, dude. That's what Pete David, I imagine that's what, when I imagine a face of someone who's shitting themselves to death, I think that's what Pete looks like. No hate, Pete. Dude, Trapped. So Trapped is this band who came on when I was younger, man. I want to say around like 2000, maybe? No, a little after that, early 2000s. They had that song, Headstrong. Back off or take you on. Headstrong or take on anyone. I know you are wrong and this is not where you belong. It was one of those fucking weird, like, fake hardcore songs. There were so many bands like that, like Papa Roach and shit. I loved them. I bought their album. There was that show, what was that song? Not song, show, song. Close my eyes, let the whole world pass me by. This is my time to wait. I remember that one. And Echo to subside. Dude, I used to bump that album. Well, anyway, everyone forgot about them, and they came out as huge Blue Lives Matter guys and big Trump dudes, and everyone's like, fuck you. But honestly, it worked. No one, like, if they didn't come out as super conservative dudes, you would have forgotten all about Trapped. So it worked, man. It worked. They got a ton of hate, but it worked. And then today, so they were banned from Facebook and Instagram. Instagram is part of Facebook because they wrote something about endorsing the Proud Boys, which I don't know. I think it's weird that people on Facebook can literally have pictures of Mao Zedong and Stalin and be members of left-wing extremist organizations. I'm not for banning people either way, but if you're going to do it, be consistent. Anyway, they get tossed. And now on Twitter, they got suspended because they said a 25-year-old woman fucking a 15-year-old boy is basically okay. I don't know why this was go online and look at it. I don't know why this is the hill this dude wanted to die on. I don't think it's the same if it's a woman, 25-year-old woman doing a 15-year-old boy as if it would be a 25-year-old man doing a 15-year-old girl. But they're both inappropriate and wrong. But I don't know why this dude thought, this is where I'm going to fucking fight. This is where I'm going to make my fucking stand. Is that 20 grown-ass women should be able to fuck teenage boys. He's like, dude, I would give them daps. And I'm like, I would too, but that's a whole other story. And ladies, you can be mad, but, I'm not saying it's not a crime. It is a crime, and the woman should be punished. But, dude, why is that what you're arguing about on Twitter? Well, I feel like this dude just wants to fight, and now that it appears like there's no chance for Trump, he just has to pick a new argument. He's like, all right, dude, I picked the shit that the zeitgeist was against. I'm gonna pick, and he's like, he's just scrolling through a catalog, and he goes, "What do I want to do? They're gonna expect me to be anti-abortion. Nah, fuck that. They're gonna expect me to say feminism is cancer. No, fucking a 15-year-old boy ain't pedophilia if you're a woman. I got it. I fucking got it, and it worked, dude. Because I'm talking about it right now. I don't know, man. I'm not about to. I gotta re-listen to that album. Anyway. Shit, man. My neighbor was just talking to him, older guy in his 70s. He goes, Mike, I'm gonna get the vaccine. And I go, yeah, Steve? And he goes, yeah. And I go, let me know how that works out. And he goes, oh. I was like, no, dude, I'm being serious. I'm not being a prick. Like, let me know how you feel after the vaccine. But also, if you fucking die, I don't know. If you get sick, I want to know, man. Because what they're doing right now is that they're like, oh, Barack Obama, the former presidents, Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, and George Bush are all going to get the vaccine live. And it's like, dude, fuck you. Fuck, I know how this shit works. Dude, anyone who's ever bought drugs knows what's happening right now. If you ever used or bought or sold drugs, you know what's about to happen with the presidents, right? Because sometimes you'll meet a dude, right, and he's selling blow. He goes, you want a free sample? Once in a while it'll happen, right? And then you go, yeah? He goes, yeah, dude, here's it. And he pulls out, he's got the little spoon, like the sample spoon, which is the same exact spoon as you get when you get like samples of ice cream, right? When you go into an ice cream parlor and they give you the sample and you're just like, oh man, that's some good Rocky Road, dude. Oh man. Put that mint chocolate chip, put some hair on your chest. Ooh. Same spoon. So he takes out, and then you snort your line, you go, that's good cocaine. And he goes, here you go. And he pulls out a different bag to sell you. And you go, that's not the same fucking bag. It's not the same bag. That's what they're doing with this vaccine with the presidents. All right, they're going to give a vaccine to those three and be like, look, man, this vaccine isn't fucking you up. And you're getting a different fucking vaccine. It's not the same vaccine, dude. It's not. It's not the same vaccine. If Brock and Billy and Georgie boy show up at a random place on a random day, completely unannounced, and get in the line and take that shit, then I'll kind of believe. I know you're still going to rig it, but also, so Gavin Newsom, the governor of California, and Andrew Cuomo, the governor of California, the two extremely large states with two of the tightest lockdowns, both said they're going to make sure the vaccine goes to black and brown people first because they are the most susceptible to this virus. And largely they have been. But black and brown people are like, wait a minute. Oh, really? Like, how fucking dumb do you think we are? Like, how fucking dumb? Like, it's insulting that they would even do that to black people. Like, they don't remember the Tuskegee experiments or eugenics programs where black women have been sterilized. Like, they don't remember that. Also, dude, fuck you. If it's good, you're giving it to rich people, rich white people first. The ruling class isn't going to give this brand new juice, the Popeye spinach to get rid of COVID to the poorest people in America first. They're not going to do it, man. They're like, oh, you ever date someone who's a bitch, right? Well, man or woman, whatever. I'm not just using it. But you date someone who sucks, right? You're dating someone and they suck, man. Your friends hate them. Your family and friends hate this person. They're always on your case about dating them. Whenever you bring them around, they ruin everyone's fun. And your friend's like, you still dating Carrie? You still dating Carrie? Still dating Carrie Ann? Like, yeah. And you're like, hey, you want to come over to my house? And they go, is your girl home? And you go, yeah. And they go, no. Right? And you come home and she's never nice to you. And one day you come home from work. And instead of bitching and moaning at you for not getting her a coffee on the way home, or for a frappuccino or whatever, she's made you a huge meal. This girl never cooks, and she cooked. Amazing. She made you veal palm. What, dude? I didn't even know she could make that. And she starts giving you a massage. And you're like, whoa. She's like, are you tense, baby? I go, I am tense. Gives you a massage. There's a blunt right there. So after you eat your veal, there's a blunt. And she goes, you want a chocolate sundae? And you go, well, you made me a chocolate sundae? And she goes, yeah, and I'm going to suck your dick while you eat it. And you go, I'm going to get a sundae and get a blowy? And she goes, yeah. You go, I haven't gotten a blowjob for you in 2 years. And she goes, well, today's the day. And then she finishes and you sit back and go, so which one of my friends did you fuck? Which, I know you're not being nice for no reason. You did something. You fucked somebody. This is to make up. This is exactly what the government's doing right now to brown and black people with this fucking virus, with the vaccine. This is what you're doing, man. Everyone sees it. You're like, hey, you want this thing? First, it's like, fuck you. I know what you're doing, you motherfuckers. We know what you're doing. You playing this game, dude. You're going to give it to us first because after all these years, you finally care about us? Get the fuck out of here, you fucking frauds. Only 13% of the black... Well, there was a poll and it said only 13% of black Americans feel safe with the vaccine. Yeah, because they're intelligent. I think it's like 30% of Latinos. White is mostly split by class. For those of you who get it, man, have fun, dude. Let me know how it is, because I fucking ain't doing it. Same government that secretly bombed Cambodia, killed all the American Indians, had internment camps, Iran-Contra, Operation Northwoods, blew up the Maine to start the Spanish-American War, the Gulf of Tonkin incident, just, all these secret, horrible things is now going to be nice to us. Oh, and they're doing with flies, the same guys who made OxyContin. As like if my girl cheated on me 5 times, and she goes, "Baby, I'm gonna go out with my friends tonight," and then she doesn't answer her phone, and she's like, "Oh, I left my phone at the hotel." You fuck. Just follow the track record, guys. Follow it. That's all I'm saying, dude. Anyway, let me get to questions, dude, because I've been blabbing. How do you react calmly to people who trigger you by being total dickholes? That's the question I got. Here's the thing. You're not in charge of people being assholes. You can't change somebody from being a prick. If they want to be a prick, they're going to be a prick. You get to choose if you interact with them. Now, maybe it's a situation where you don't get to choose that because they're an immediate family member, you're a roommate and you can't get out of your lease, there's someone you work with, and if those are situations, here's the deal. You're in charge of your emotions, and you're in charge of how you respond to the world. That's all you get to define. So take a look at what's going on with this person. What can I control and can't I control? Can I control them? No. Nah, I don't know, man. If it's a random person on the street, just walk away. Now, if you're in a position where you have to take their shit, you more than likely can't punch them in the face. You can't beat up your roommate because then they get a restraining order and now you're fucked. You know, you can't go back to your apartment or you're going to live with him and now he's going to beat you up. You don't worry about him stabbing you in your sleep. Yeah, if it's a family member, you're going to hit your family. No, you're not going to do that. You shouldn't. Well, some people do. So you think, what can I control? You control this. You control you. All right, so when someone's being a prick to you, this is important. Your character isn't defined by what people... Your character isn't defined by how you respond to people when they're kind to you and times in life are good. Your character is defined by how you respond and how you act when people are mean or cruel to you and times in life are bad. Because that's where you really need to be in control. And here's the most important thing you got to remember. When someone's fucking with you, if you allow yourself to get angry, to lose your shit, now there are certain circumstances where, you know, someone's going to say something so over the line, you might feel like you have to react. And if they do that, they're usually doing it on purpose to fuck you. And this is something ladies do, where they do that thing where they say something to get you to fucking lose your cool or hit them. It's like the real world, man. Like the real world will always have like one black dude on, and then, you know, it was like Dave Chappelle's skit, The Mad Real World. And then he'd be living with a bunch of fucking, you know, and I had this experience with these similar types of people, like white collar suburban white people who would, they say shit to you and then you're ready to fight. And they're like, what are you doing? What is Tyrone? You're a savage. Tyrone, what are you doing? Oh my God. I guess those stereotypes about you people, you're going to hit. I just got you again. You guys really live up to them. I've been in that situation, man, too. People are like, Mike, what are you doing? Why are you getting angry? And I'm like, motherfucker, you're gaslighting me. That's why I'm getting angry. Don't give in. Don't give in because they're trying to manipulate you. When you get angry, they're manipulating you. They're not just pushing your buttons. They are puppet masters. If you allow someone to get to you, you're allowing them to control you. Your anger isn't an asset. It doesn't make you strong. If anything, it makes you weak, and they are controlling you like a puppeteer, and you're a marionette. They are pulling your strings. When you allow someone to get you angry, they are pulling your strings. Be in control of you. And no, think about it like this, man. If someone I've been in this situation where I'm like, I remember this gay fucking like Dominican or Puerto Rican dude was running his mouth while I was having a conversation with a girl on the train. And he was wasted. He was drunk. And he was saying it towards me, saying some fucking racist shit about white people and about me, acting like I had some shit. And I'm like, fuck you, dude. I'm taking the L train East New York. I ain't got nothing. And I'm like, I'm not looking at him. And I'm like, maybe I should do this. I sincerely thought about choking him the fuck out. Like, just, like he touched a nerve where if I went to it, I could have like beat him till parts of his face caved in. He hit me and I was like, you can't do this. Because if someone videotapes it, it's you, bald white dude, beating up gay Latino, hate crime. Like, Mike, you can't. And eventually he passed out. And it was like, I was like, all right, man, that could have been could have fucked me, dude. It could have fucked me. And I was working towards something. I was working towards comedy, my dream. I'm going to let some random dude in the train take that away from me? No. That's why you don't let people trigger you, man. If you let people trigger you, if you get to that point, remember, I'm in control. And that's why I remind myself, this dude ain't shit. He ain't shit. I've fought homeless people before. Several occasions. And I look back on it, I'm like, that guy has nothing to lose. He's miserable, man. He sleeps in the fucking trash. He's Oscar the fucking Grouch, man. He lives in a trash can. He wants to fuck me up because that's the only power he has in this world. He's miserable. He doesn't have power over his own life. He wants to ruin my life too. He wants to make me make a mistake to fuck my shit up. That's why he's lashing out at me. He's angry. He's filled with rage and depression. If I give in to that, is it worth me risking what I've worked for? Because most of my life, I didn't care. I was like, whatever. I got nothing to live for. I'll throw my... Test me, motherfucker. I got nothing to live for. I realized I had something to live for. When you get something to live for, you can't let motherfuckers take it from you. So when someone tries to trigger you, remind yourself, I'm the motherfucker, and I got something to live for. All right? I ain't a fucking dude who has nothing to lose. There is a strength there as a young man when you have nothing to lose, where you can fight whatever. But at a certain point, it gets sad. If you're a grown man and you got nothing to lose, what the fuck do you got? For real. You don't get a job or a career or a home or a family. What do you got, man? A guy who has nothing to lose because he lives in a cardboard box is a dangerous man. But he's also a sad man. His existence is sad. That's a hard part of growing up as a man. Is realizing I got something to lose, because it's scary. It's scary when you got something to lose. It's not just you. But anyway, what you do, man, don't give in. Don't give in. Don't let them fucking take you down. Don't let them take you down with you. You're stronger than that shit. Be stronger. You can do it, motherfucker. You can do it. I got faith in you. So it's just being calm. Fight that dude. No, I mean not fight that dude physically. Fight that urge inside you, man. I'm not saying to shove it down. I'm just saying put it in perspective. Who is this person to you? Do they matter? If they're just trying to fuck you over, it could be like those situations, man, where it's funny, the Mediterranean peoples are like this. Like you'll be in a club in France or Italy, and they'll just fucking hit on your woman right in front of you. And then when you get fucking angry, because they make us Northern Europeans or anglicized people also look like fucking, they act like we're fucking Neanderthals. And they'll fucking hit Italians, fucking French dudes, hit on your woman in front of you. And then you get in their face and like, what the fuck are you doing, Francois? What are you doing, Anthony? What the fuck are you doing? Huh? And they're like, oh, what's the problem? What's the problem? That's neither of those accents, Mike. You fucking suck. That's not Italian. I don't know what that is, dude. That's not Italian or French. I can't do an Italian. What is the problem? You fucking, I just want to fuck your wife. And that's fucking Borat, Michael. Jesus Christ. Dude, how do I do it? All I can think of is Mario, right? Like, it's me, the guy is going to fuck your wife. It's me, Mario. I'm here to fuck your wife. I'm going to fucking destroy your marriage. That's me. All right, so that's the Italian dude you want to punch in the face. And the French guy is, this is Michael, I want to fuck your wife. And you come over here and you're trying to fight me. And why are you trying to fight me? I just want to fuck your wife. And the Borat keeps coming out. I just want to fuck your wife. And why are you coming out when I say, I can't say wife. I want to fuck your girlfriend. Are you come? I had it. I had the French one there for a second. I fucking had it, man. I had it for a second. All right. One more time. This is a problem. I just want to fuck your wife. This is a problem. I come here. I come to this club. I come see you and your beautiful wife, and I want to fuck because I am Jacques Cousteau, and I enjoy oysters, and your wife's clam. That's fucking fell apart there at the end, but I had it for a little bit. Anyway, that's what they do, and then when you get up and you get in their face, they go, what do you, what'd you do? Why you act like this, Michael? Why you act like this? Why you act like this? You make a scene in front of everybody. You act like this. You embarrass yourself. They act like you're a fucking animal for protecting you, for getting in their face. And that makes you look bad in front of your woman because you look insecure. They know what they're doing. They're gaslighting you. All right. I used to work with someone she was the best gaslighter I've ever met in my life. She was so good, I would question myself. Don't let anyone gaslight you. They're manipulating you. All right. So that's what you do. That's how you don't get triggered. You realize that it's a trap. You remember, you are the Rebel Alliance, and that big fish head motherfucker in Star Wars is like, it's a trap. Remember, have him go off in your head. Just go, it's a trap. It's a trap. This bitch is trying to get you fired from your job. Kathy's being a bitch. Don't fall in for it. It's a trap. Just do it, man. It's like that meme from the new Mad Max movie where Tom Hardy's character goes, that's bait. That's bait. It's bait. That's why you don't get triggered, man. They're baiting you to make you seem like you're angry and you're unstable and you're violent. And people from more affluent situations do this a lot because they don't come from an environment where they fist fight people. So when you get like that, they act like you're a savage to try and this can be used in so many different ways. There's women towards men, racial components, class components, but hold it down. Be true to you, motherfucker. No one can take anything from you if you don't let them. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening. Once again, man, hit me up, dude. If you guys got any questions, if you want any fucking relationship advice, all that shit, man. I'm having fun. I feel like I haven't talked with you guys in forever. I guess it's because I'm doing these other interview podcasts. I get some great ones, man. I really do. I had some great ones with, Jason and Alex. One with Jason was fucking hilarious. The other ones are a little more serious. It ain't all gonna be fucking jokey time because I wanna do everything, man. I wanna make you laugh. I wanna make you fucking think. Excuse me. Be better. Get your act together. All that shit, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the winter is gonna get gross. I mean, like we're not gonna see each other. We're not gonna see a lot of sun. So I know I'm talking with so many people that are depressed right now. Seasonal depression is at an all-time high because we're not seeing the sun. Stay positive, man. Have human interactions. When you get down, call motherfuckers. Call them up. All right? Go out. Fucking whatever, man. Even if you're fucking doing if you're a big mask dude and you're afraid of COVID, dude, we asked somebody to film a sketch for us and this guy hasn't left his house since March. This man hasn't left his home since March. This man is stuck in solitary confinement and it's self-imposed because he's become agoraphobic. It's insane, man. Socially distance, whatever. I don't know, but do something with people. Do something with people. Go see your family and your friends. Interact with people because you fucking need it, man. And if anyone tries to test you and trigger you, I just picture you fucking their mother. All right, I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave on that one, boys and girls. Thank you very much. Peace.